Feels very weird to say this, but this video is sponsored by Car Vertical. So we've got a lot to get through in this video. I get to properly drive, for the first time, my RS5. We're going to go look at a potential new car for the channel, and we're going to drop off the M4 to its new owner, Chris. So let's get to it. Okay, she is multicoloured, but she is my multicoloured car, and I have driven it a tiny little bit, and I have to say, it is so smooth and so comfortable to drive. Yes, there are some problems with the exhaust sounding absolutely terrible, but you know that's going to be fixed in a future video. Matt's making an absolute mess of trying to put my number plate on.
Got this foam.
Why was there so much foam? It's going everywhere.
Right, get this straight, yeah? Bang.
And she's legit.
UMR plates, these plates are from, and there's a discount code, MAT10 for 10% off these. Links in the description.
This is really irritating me though. How are you supposed to get this sticker off? If anyone works at a car auction place, what is this? And yeah, how do you get it off? One thing I find very irritating on these new cars is that they don't have a dipstick. So we've done a service, we've changed the oil, we want to check that it's, you know, on the right level, and we can't. I've literally had the car running for 10 minutes and it's still not letting me check the oil. I spoke too soon. It's literally just come on and it is sort of on minimum, so Matt's gone to get some more oil to top it up.
Run him over.
Oh, it's so smooth. Like,
yeah, the steering's
well
line,
easy to drive. Even like, do you know what? I can tell a difference from like dynamic mode to comfort mode with the steering.
Is it in dynamic?
Yeah.
It's so quiet. It's like a Tesla. Oh, here we go. So any suspension knocks.
Go over it a bit quicker.
Ramp it, yeah. And if your wheel falls off, let me know something's wrong with it. Watch that fat pothole though. Seems solid.
Solid. Okay, so I actually put my foot down. Yeah, it's a bit slow.
I think it's because you're used to the M4.
Yeah, probably.
This is like 400
It's just a bit laggy. Like, I put my foot down, I hit the little button at the end, and like just nothing was happening. So yeah.
Yeah, I think you're used to the M4,
I'm
like
not
turbo
disappointed,
power.
like,
You've got to really rev these cars.
Yeah, I do like the way that it drives. It's comfy, which is more important to me, but I would like it to be a little bit noisy. And have
Exhaust.
the power there when I need it.
Exhaust is coming.
Yeah. First time I've driven it, and I've just had a fault come up, say rear spoiler malfunction, so that's great.
Yeah, well, it's not...
Do you know, I had my foot down for ages and nothing happened. And
yeah,
then, like,
you probably should have put it in manual, and then that's sport.
I couldn't, yeah, I didn't know how to do that, that's what.
So when you got
I saw
louder.
the sport thing.
Did you not have it in sport?
No.
Wow.
Sorry.
Right, that's nice.
I'm making the decision to change the RS5 keyring from the German one to the purple daily, because I want Matt to wrap it at some point in purple, and I think this is going to convince him, so let's change it. So much better. If you want to grab one of these, link is in the description. So it's the day after my first drive of the RS5 and someone got a bit jealous.
Get a new car.
No, we're gonna go look at a new car. We're getting redemption on one of my previous cars. We're gonna go look at a Mercedes C63. It hopefully is gonna be better. We're gonna hopefully have a better experience with this car than we did the last car.
If I buy it.
If you buy it, yeah. Hopefully we just don't get screwed over like we did last time. So this is the car we're gonna go look at. The photos aren't that good, and I think we've learned from past experiences that we need to go and have a look at it, so that's why we're driving to Halifax to go check it out. Okay, we're almost there. I don't know how much of it I'm going to be able to film on my camera, because traders get a bit funny about bringing cameras in and stuff, so I'm going to sneakily film on my phone and try and get as much as I can. So the guy was nice enough to let me film, but I also didn't want to give too much away just in case we buy this car. Matt is doing the usual checks here, but this time he pays more attention to the chassis to make sure it's straight. The thing that I was worried most about this car is the fact that we couldn't turn the engine on, and this was because the airbags had gone off, and when this happens it shuts the engine off. Also, the oil cooler had taken a hit, so there was no oil in the engine. Now what we did do before we came to look at this car was check it on Car Vertical. Car Vertical works in over 20 different countries. It can check if there are any mileage discrepancies, any previous crashes, any thefts of the car, and a lot more. All I've got to do is pop in the reg of the C63 and up comes the report. We have had an amber light for mileage discrepancy and accidents. So here you can see a dip in the mileage, so that may be something to look out for. And I can see that the car has been written off last year. Now on some checks it will actually show you the pictures of the damage, like this RS4 we checked. But for reference, here's what a good report looks like. All the green ticks on mileage, all in line, and no reports of any accidents. So to use Car Vertical on your car or a car you'll potentially be buying, click the link in my description, and using my link you'll get 10% off. Thank you Car Vertical for sponsoring this video. Okay, what are your thoughts?
It's broken.
Yeah.
It is. Thing is, when I first looked at that car, I looked at it and I thought, well, it doesn't look broken enough for me to make content on it, you know? Like your Audi RS5, when we got that, I thought, oh, that looks battered. Yeah. We've literally fixed it in 2 videos-ish. And although that's good for me to get the car on the road, and it's good for you because you've got daily, it's not that good for the channel because then you almost lose out on content. This one, I thought it wasn't that bad, but it was really bad.
Yeah.
My main worry is that it's taken a massive hit underneath. It needs a new subframe, and the sump has been hit. Yeah. So if the sump is squashed up into the bottom of like the com rods or anything like that, then you know it's a knackered engine. Obviously the engine don't start, there's no oil in it because it's leaked out of the sump and it's leaked out of the oil cooler at the front. So if we go for it, it's a massive gamble, but let us know in the comment section below.
I feel like I'm so scared of getting another C63 just because of what happened last time. Well,
let's face it, that one is not going to go quick. It's not going to sell off the shelf. Thing is with these high power cars, they're never in small accidents. Yeah. They're never crashed and hit a curb and that's it. They're always high powered.
They had another one there as well, a white coupe with like a red interior. It was really nice, but it looked like it had been smashed into a tree or something. That's the worst accident I think I've seen. And he bought that for his son, didn't he?
Well, I think it would be a good project, but
yeah,
if what happens again with that C63, the first one, then well, God, I don't know. Fingers crossed, it might be good. Let's see. I don't know. I just don't know. Sometimes just get that feeling and think, you know what? Just send it and go for it. If it comes down a lot on the price, then we can go for it. But let us know in the comments.
It's the next morning. Me and Matt are both still thinking about that C63. I think just with bad experiences before, we're just a bit, you know, on edge about it. But yeah, but it's a new day. Today we've got to drop off the M4 to the winner, Chris. I'm just waiting for Matt to get here. So I'm just waiting for Matt to get here in the M4 so we can clean it, get it on the road and go give it away. Yay. You ready to go?
Yes.
Come on in. Okay, we've pulled up. I'm about to give away the car. Matt's just gone to go get Chris. Hopefully we can get his reaction. Oh, my heart's beating, I'm so nervous.
There is your new car. Yeah, it's loud.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're done. We dropped it off. It was very emotional. Matt was crying. I didn't film any of it because Matt already had his camera in his face and I would have felt bad if I'd put mine in his face as well. So, okay, we're back home now. Oh, it was so much fun dropping that car off. I literally wish that we could do something like that for you guys every week. Kevin, shut up. We've decided to work with high-speed competitions, and Matt's going to decide what item or bundle or anything a week he wants to put up, and that's going to be on the high-speed competitions page, ready for you guys to win. I know there's an electronic mountain bike on there at the minute, and those tickets are selling really quickly, so you guys obviously like what Matt picks, but if there's anything you want on there that would be good for Matt to put up on there, just let me know and I'm sure we can make it happen. But honestly, this video has been so much fun, so much has gone on. I'm tired, Matt's tired, and I'll see you next week. Bye!
So you think you were right? Bring it on, prove me wrong. Go put up a fight. The way I do will knock you down.